All right, guys, we are back. Basement Talk. Welcome to the podcast. Ovais here, Kyler, and today we have one of our first guests. It's a very special guest, and his name is Ricky. So thank you so much for coming on. We're so happy you're here. But yeah, you can kind of introduce yourself.
Yeah, Ricky Gutierrez, Ricky G. I've been friends with Kyler and Colby probably almost 3 years now.
Yeah.
But no, I come from short course off road racing, and now I'm just kind of getting my feet wet in some asphalt, like roundy round stuff, like more NASCAR style type racing.
Wow.
Which is it's a completely different like just driving style and just a completely different like surrounding of like different people, and I don't know, it's a lot more different than the off-road, but that's where I come from. Race car driver, been driving my whole life.
I feel like that's your story. Like, you just summed it up pretty quickly there, but, like, I want to ask you, where did it all begin for you, for the racing stuff?
Like, okay, so...
Because Ricky is
since
you're a racer,
He's a professional race car
driver.
Yeah, I turned professional, like, when I was 16, I think. That's when, like, the pro classes. But, like, when I first started it, like, I pretty much was born into racing. Like, my dad was doing desert racing with his buddies, like, for fun, like, just going out and messing around for fun. And, like, there was a couple short course series that, like, opened up, and eventually, like, the smaller short course series had, like, small, like, kid karts for you to get into. And
like go-karts?
Like, so they're technically, like, go-karts, but
for off-road?
But these were off-road trucks. Yeah, they were like
oh, I've seen those.
Yeah,
yes.
Like they're called trophy carts.
Yes.
And
they're like the size of this couch pretty much, right?
They're like the size of this couch. But like the length-wise,
yes.
But like the width, they're a little bit wider, but like full suspension and everything.
That's
too.
Pretty cool.
But they have like lawnmower, like Honda lawnmower motors. Like it's a pull start, dude. Like that's what I started in.
A real high pitch kind of noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's super like all momentum, like as a little kid. Like, and now like you had to be 8 years old to like start, and like now kids are doing it like 4 years old, like 5 years old. Yeah.
And are most people starting in that sort of racing style, or how do you like if I were to go race, I'm 4 years old,
Probably like the Razor 170s.
Razor 170s.
Yeah, like the super small Razor. Like they're smaller than the trophy carts.
But it's got to be expensive too, right? It's like, you can't just sign up and sayonara.
It's not really cheap. Like the smaller kid kart classes, like you can get by. Like,
are they your own carts too?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So like if you get in an accident, you hit the wall, you got to fix it.
Yeah, you're paying for all your
That's
stuff.
what I'm saying.
Much.
Yeah.
So you said did your dad ever have professional experience with professional racing?
Not like professional. Like he really just did it for fun, like with his buddies. Like, I mean, they bought like it's a 1600 car buggy, just like a Volkswagen motor, and like they went out and they thought like they were the shit. Like they would just go out and like mess around, like party after the race and stuff. And then he had us. He had me and my brother. Like got me and my brother a cart. My brother kind of like fell out of it a little bit and like kind of chased like.
How old's your brother? How old are you?
I just turned 20.
Okay.
Yeah, in December.
Young.
I'm the youngest.
You're on the come up, dude.
I have 3 older brothers.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest.
Yeah. The next one older he's 23, and he like went down like the sports path, like he like doing track and baseball and football and all that stuff, which is not a problem.
Wait, so racing was never like an interest for him? It was
not really.
Any of your brothers?
He did it for me. Not really. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like the only one that really like took a love into it. Like I loved going like testing the track. Like I mean, once a week I used to go to the go-kart track and like just drive go-karts and get trained by like a driving coach I had for like
on asphalt.
On asphalt, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's so many different factors from
did asphalt ever like intrigue you over off-road? Like did you ever want to pursue that kind of style of racing?
Not at first. Like the off-road is just so much fun, dude. Like
I bet.
I mean it's off-road racing. Like you see all the trophy trucks, like the Baja racing.
For sure.
Like ours is like a 15-minute race, like 16 laps, and you're going 100% the whole time. Like jump into the air. Like some of the tracks we're at in the Midwest have like 70-foot jumps. Like you're sending it like side by side with other trucks. Like the adrenaline you get is like unreal. And then
for sure, dangerous.
It's very dangerous. Yeah. Like if you don't know what you're doing, like you can get fucked up pretty bad.
For
like
sure.
If you,
But I mean, you're pretty safe in that little cocoon of
there's safety gear. Yeah, there's like the seats, the fireproof suits, the helmets,
roll
like
cages,
the neck restraints, like so your neck isn't like you don't break your neck. But yeah, I never like took it like a crazy interest in asphalt. It really just started like this past year. I started doing like these just like legend car racing. They call it legend cars, but it's like a Yamaha street bike engine, like small. It's like a 1940 coupe body on just like a hanky janky car that you go to the road course or go to like a racetrack in Vegas. And like these guys are all competitive. There's like 50 other cars that are racing in the same class as you. And eventually, like after the legend car, you go to a pro late car, which is like the first step of getting your feet wet into NASCAR.
What made you pivot from off-road to now NASCAR?
Now, to be honest,
that's crazy.
Yeah, this all happened within a year. Like it's been like the craziest year of my life. But I met like a guy, TJ Clark, and he runs like the Bull Ring series and the whole Vegas series down there. And he was my crew chief on my legend car, and he like eventually started like telling me like, dude, you need to get in one of these pro lights. Like you can for sure like just dominate in it and extend your reach, like
Sure.
See where it'll take you. And
Yeah,
I really didn't think much of it at first, but then eventually like I started asking around for myself, like trying to find like a team who's looking for a driver, and I met the right people, and now I'm racing a pro late car. This will be my first full year racing it. I just got done 2 weeks ago at the first race of the season. But
Wow.
Yeah, Ricky, tell me if I'm wrong, but you've been like kicking ass with the results, right? This whole last year on off-road.
This year I haven't been able, off-road's been really good.
I'm confused. Are you doing both or just?
Yeah.
Is it hard to juggle both? Is it hard?
Yeah, really hard.
Like you have training on that dirt and then training on the asphalt. It's probably
now like I've just like developed so much. I think as a driver, like it's very easy for me to like transfer back and forth.
That's good.
It's completely different driving styles though. Like
For sure.
Completely different. And I don't know. I this year has like been the best year. Even last year, like going back and forth from asphalt. But it's fun, dude.
That's amazing.
It's really fun.
I have to ask you too. What is the 78? Why is 78 your number?
To be honest, people ask me that all the time.
Really?
And like as like my first race ever, I needed a number on my car, and they're like the only number available is 78. So I'm like,
because I noticed there's a lot of like your supporters or a lot of people that are behind you, and they're always like, "Oh, Ricky 78, 78," and there's a lot of like your merchandise, and there's a lot of stuff about 78. So I was always thinking like, what does that 78 mean? But that's amazing.
That's it, dude.
That's really cool.
It's been with me since the beginning, I guess, of the racing. Like, and that's how some people do know me, like Ricky G78.
Yeah, because I saw the comments, and I've been watching your stuff, and everyone's like Ricky G78. Like everyone's talking about 78. So you got to keep that number with you.
Yeah, all forever, dude. I take it with me forever. Like that's on my new car, the Pro Late NASCAR. Like I have the big 70 in the side.
Love
it's
it.
pretty sick.
I don't know if you know this about me. I used to be a professional soccer player.
Mm-hmm. I have heard about that.
I played professionally for 4 years, and training and preparation was like a huge part in my career. And like going into games, it was like very, very like you have to prep for a game. You have to eat right. You have to work out. You have to train. How do you like get ready for a race? Or what is your routine like? Race day, is it different on the asphalt? Is it different on the track or the dirt? Or what is your pre-race routine, or what do these guys like do?
Yeah, usually, to be honest, I think I'm very different compared to like a lot of the guys. Like I think I take my fitness like and just like mental game a lot more serious than a lot of other guys do.
Yeah,
call them out.
I mean, I'm just being totally honest, dude. A lot of the guys can see it too. Like but like usually in the morning, like. For example, let's say my last race in Vegas I wake up around probably like 6 a.m., go down to the gym. I'll do like a 30-minute stretching, and then I'll probably like jog 1.5 miles on the treadmill, maybe do like some light weight work to get like some blood flow movement.
Okay.
Stretch again, and then head to the racetrack, get like an egg omelet or like chicken rice or something.
Sure.
Yeah, I try to eat very good on race days or something.
Course,
yeah.
Of course.
But that's really how I do it, and then like when I get to the racetrack, like it's pretty much like no bullshit. Like I'm pretty focused just on my
dialed in.
car craft. Yeah, so I'm really like 1-on-1 with the crew chief and the crew that whole entire day, like really watching what the track does. And
Love it.
What do you prefer between asphalt and dirt? Or you can't really answer that because
that's like
Where's the money at too?
asphalt.
Yeah.
Asphalt. That's where the money's at. Like, but like if I could like do off-road racing for a living, like if I could find like just the right budgeting and the right partners to, you know, help me pursue off-roading forever, like I'd for sure stay in off-road. But like for right now, like I'm just getting so many more doors of opportunity like in the asphalt. Like it just seems like my career's like slowly leaning towards that way, which isn't like which doesn't bother me. Like whichever path I go down, I know like I'm gonna have fun, and like I have fun in whatever car I get in.
Yeah, like are you still trying to figure it out as far as if you want to do NASCAR or, you know, professionally being off-road on the dirt? Or like right now, are you in that kind of on the fence where you're getting a feel for both, and then, you know, depending on sponsorships, partnerships, who you find the right people, you'll kind of lean one way or the other? Or
yeah, pretty much like right now. But like for right now, like I'm really like 100% all invested in the off-road. Like that's where I'm at. Like, you know, and it depends on like just like the doors of opportunity. Like if I get like a bigger sponsorship, or like if I get a cheaper, like if it's cheaper for me to run a Pro Late car in the next few years, why not try to run a Pro Late?
I noticed a lot of your fan base too is dirt.
Yeah, a lot of my fan base is all dirt, and no one wants me to leave dirt.
You're still building. You're still building like the asphalt fan base, but that dirt fan base, I noticed everyone is like backing you hard, and you've obviously had more races there. And I want to go back to 2019. I read a massive race you're in. You raced in front of 80,000 people.
Yeah, what? Crandon, right?
Was that true?
Crandon?
Yeah, in Wisconsin.
Yeah, Crandon, Wisconsin. So
80,000.
You know Crandon?
I read up on it a little bit, the stadium that you raced in.
Okay, so that's cool.
Just talking about like 80,000 people is a lot of people.
Yeah.
I've played soccer in front of thousands of people, but 80,000 is no joke. Was there a different mindset sitting in the truck?
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Was it a full stadium too, or was it actually 80,000 people?
It's standing room only.
80,000.
That's like the Super Bowl of like all races.
Right.
Yeah. 80,000. Wisconsin.
Did you win?
And I think you DNF'd too, right?
Oh, yeah, DNF'd. Yeah, I was terrible. Like, you said 2019?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really struggling that year. Yeah.
Wow.
Like,
and then you had
it's hard. Like, racing hasn't been like all like now it is. Like, for me, like, it was tough. Those are like the tough years. But yeah, Crandon, 80,000 people, dude. It's crazy. Like, standing room only. You go into turn one. Like, it's a big, I don't know if you saw videos of it.
I saw some.
Did you watch the start of it?
I saw it.
Yeah, you come into turn one, dude. It's just like like a crowd of people, like just like a wave of people. It's really hard. Yeah,
there's probably some crashes too.
Is it intimidating?
Oh, gnarly. Not
really, because you're in the zone.
My first race, it really was. Like there were so many people there. Yeah, and like every race, like especially like last year too. Like I felt like so many people just like relied on me, like all my fans, and then like my crew, my whole family's there. It's a stressful race for me. You know, like when my whole family's there, it really does stress me out. But like, now it's just like I've been getting better at it, you know, and like, I mean, I really do block it out. Like the end of last year, I really started blocking out and like keeping one mindset, you know,
that's good.
Focusing a little harder. But
is there something you do to like block that out, or
I just don't talk to anyone,
used
to
doing it now?
I'm pretty used to it. Like, I just don't talk to anyone. Like I'm really focused, like on my race day, you know, and like. I don't know, it's tough because like I want to be engaging with like my family and my friends and like all the fans. Like we're in Crandon, like you're there in the pit, like we're right next to the main gate, dude. People stand there.
Oh, they want the autograph.
Yeah, and they'll wait for me.
I want to touch up on that. Like, how is it with fans and stuff? Like, are you the youngest on the track, and like, do you have a smaller fan base compared to other people, or how is it adjusting to that?
Yeah, I have a pretty sturdy, like in Wisconsin, my fan base is pretty sturdy. Like I feel like I'm one of like, it goes half and half. Like I feel like I'm favored by a lot of people, but also a lot of people don't like me. I'm like one of the youngest kids in the class, and like, you know, sometimes I make moves. Sometimes like I move people out of the way, or like I'll door them out of the way to get to the spot, in front of them, and
Sure.
people don't agree with it. But it's
Rubbin's Racing.
Rubbin's Racing, dude. They do the same thing to me, But,
Oh, for sure.
I mean, it's just how it is. It's just like any other sport, though.
Absolutely.
You have haters and you have people that like you.
Yeah, there's always a big like jealousy thing when you're at a young age and you're doing so successful. And it's with anything. It can be with sports. It can be with like your day-to-day
job,
work life, your job. So jealousy is like a big thing.
But that motivates you, right?
It's
it's
hard to it's hard to take in at first, but yeah, it's very motivating. And like I'm sure all the other races around you with your fan base and like with the way you race and the way you've been winning in these recent years, they've probably been jealous of you, and there has probably been some like
there's
haters or
beef
or I mean, tell us a little bit about the beef that
I don't really. I stay out of it.
You stay out of it.
Yeah, I stay out of it. A lot of them like,
as every professional should stay out of it.
Yeah, a lot of them like to talk shit and stuff, and like I hear about all of it, like, but it doesn't really bug me. Like, I don't know. They talk shit, and like it doesn't really bug me. Like I really try my best to not get involved in any of it. Like
that's good.
Even confrontation. Like I don't like if someone takes me out, I'm not gonna go up and like try to fight him or confront them and stuff. Maybe I'll wait and see if they come up and apologize to me, and then maybe I'll go up. If they don't, I'll go up and just talk to them and just see what happened from their point of view. And
that's probably why you have more fans that love you instead of not love you,
Yeah. The people that do not like me really do not like me, but it's whatever,
That's okay.
dude. It's whatever.
Are these races televised?
Yeah.
So
on CBS.
run me through like the stages and the tiers of like professional racing and like where you fall amongst the ranks of being pro, and how many drivers there are, how many teams there are.
Okay. So there's.
Because I'm really into like Formula One.
I know what you mean. Yeah, that's what I was like. So Formula One, like that's like top tier, and then I mean you have all the road course racing. You got NASCAR, like IndyCar.
Sure.
There's so many different styles of racing, and like, I think off road really does fall like lower than it should be, but it's a lot more like lower than a lot of those other racing series, which sucks. But
no, I don't want to compare it to like Formula One or InDcar or anything like that. But like as far as the off-road category, are you at the top of the tier, at the top of the spectrum, driving against the best in your class?
These are probably some of the best drivers, like off-road, like short course racers in the world. To be honest, like a lot of these guys are, totally miscredited. Like I feel like we're totally like. A lot of us are underrated, I guess.
Sure.
Like even some of the other drivers out there, like some of them are just like really fast, but they just don't have the equipment, or like the budgeting, which sucks. But there's like a good 6 teams that, we're like rolling out each session with a new set of tires on. Like we have a brand new body, we have a fresh motor in, it's no joke, dude. Like we really do. Like we come on, like any change we make, like if we make like a spring change or something to the truck, or like a front or like a rear change, we'll take it to the scales, put it on the scale, and then like see what the weight percentage is from the like front to rear. And I mean, it's serious, dude. It's it's a
lot of engineering.
It really is a lot of engineering. Where you come off the track, the laptop gets plugged in, you download data, we go over. The Roush guy goes over and talks to us about it. We're going over like RPMs, gearing ratios, throttle percentage, tire spin.
Wow.
Talk to us about your sponsors.
Yeah, you're wearing a King hat. Are you sponsored by King?
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
King.
Yeah, King's been with
you
me.
You had a big deal this year too, right? You could talk
Yokohama.
about that.
Yeah, I just signed with Yokohama tires.
Yeah. Wow.
Big.
Yeah, a couple months ago, which is honestly that's a really big deal for me. That's probably like one of the biggest companies I've ever signed with.
More to come.
And yeah, hopefully, we're really trying, but. Yeah, signed with Yokohama. We got King Shocks, Motul oils. And
Motul too?
Yeah.
I use that in my car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Motul's the best.
Yeah, we use Motul. They've been with me for like about 3 years now. And then, FK rod ends, they're all like the Heims and like ball joints and stuff that you put on the front of it. Like it goes on all like the tie rods and all that stuff. Awesome. Spark plugs, NGK spark plugs. We get steering wheels. I get my suits from Sparco.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, all those guys, everyone on my truck, they all do something for me, and they help me, without any of them, like without all of them.
How many people are on your team as far as like, and how many roles are being played on that team?
So I have my main crew chief, Charlie Schlevy, and he's like pretty much the brains of the whole operation. Like he's like truck setup, gearing guy, like everything.
Wow.
And he'll help like run the whole program. And then I got Wayne, he's my tire guy, and also like a prep guy. Tyler, he's my head mechanic in the shop and at the track. Wow. And then I have another young kid, Zach, who comes out to the Midwest. He actually lives in lives in Antigo, Wisconsin. He comes out and helps out and stuff. And sometimes we'll have another guy come out and help and just give us an extra hand. We have, I have another guy, Ralph. So it's a pretty big operation. Like we do have a lot of guys, and like we really do have to like take our time to schedule.
Team.
Yeah, it's a full team
for sure.
Work ethic, and like we all have like to be able to like have all these guys on the team. We all have to work together, and like we finally found the right like group of guys to work together.
Chemistry.
With. Yeah, you have to have good chemistry, and I've ran through so many different guys.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
wow.
we finally. Even me and Charlie, my crew chief is like, my crew chief is a lot older than me. There's a humongous age gap. He's like, I think he's like 60 or late 50s.
He's got the experience.
He was Jimmy Johnson's crew chief.
Wow.
I played that video game. I know that.
Anything with a motor.
And then he played that. Yeah, and then he was Bryce Menzies' crew chief as well.
Anything with a motor.
You remember that?
So how many races are in a season?
So far this year, there's going to be 7 weekends of 14 races. So there's 2 races each weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And is there a qualifying?
Okay, so
How does that work?
So the race weekend, the way it works, you get there like Wednesday afternoon, set the pit up. Thursday, you registrate, go through tech. Friday is practice, and then at the end of the day, there will be qualifying sessions.
So same day as practice, you have qualifying.
Yeah, so you which is tough, and I'm not really I'm not really opposed to it, but
Wow, so if you don't qualify, it's like you're packing up, you're gone.
Well, no, qualifying. It's not like you're qualifying to get into the race. You're already into the race.
It's to determine where you start in the race.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll qualify, and then you'll race wherever you ended up. Like you'll race the next day on Saturday. Your lap times from Saturday's race is where you start Sunday. Wow. But there's inversions. So let's say I qualify first. You pull. They have like a little bucket up in the tech booth, and there's a 2, 4, 6, or 8, and you pull it out. If you pull a 4, you invert 4th place to the front row. Yeah, which sucks, dude.
Why is that a rule?
There's no zeros. There's no zeros, so you can't pull 0 and be on the front row, which is like it's kind of a bummer. Huh. But it just
even if you qualify first, that doesn't mean shit.
It's like you're getting a punishment. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Is that only if you qualify first?
Wow.
Yeah. So the first place qualifier does the pill draw.
I don't like that. That's annoying.
2, 4, 6, or 8.
So you can qualify first, work your ass off, and then you pull an 8 out of the bucket, and you're fucked.
Yeah, you're fucked. Yeah.
Wow.
Why?
Yeah, you're fucked. You gotta wheel it to the front. Like it's hard, dude. It's gnarly. Like there's
gotta be like protests about this shit.
Yeah. Every race, dude. Every race.
Swear to God, yeah.
No, but like, what's the reasoning behind that?
Just to make the racing exciting. They want to make the racing exciting, and it's just like
because you're the fast guy, and then
you're
kind of catch
the top
up.
2 of the fast guys. Yeah.
So it's only 7 weeks out of the year.
Yeah. So there's like 2 races like a month. It's the whole summer.
But it's not consecutive.
Summer. Yeah.
Oh, I understand.
So
okay. And is it in one spot, or is it all around the U.S. that you have to travel to?
It's pretty much all around like the Midwest. Like we'll go to, so it's Wisconsin, Michigan, Minnesota, Oklahoma, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, there's 2 tracks in Wisconsin.
Oh wow! So. And how do you get from place to place? Are you?
We have a semi.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we have a semi, truck and trailer, and then we have an RV camper and stuff we'll take out. But then most of the races we'll stay at like an Airbnb or a hotel or something.
We're rooting for you, man. We're gonna watch.
I'm
on
excited,
TV. I'm
dude.
so excited.
Yeah,
for you.
That's
this year's
awesome.
crazy.
Do you ever race out here in the West, like Arizona, Vegas?
Actually, I just raced in Johnson Valley, King of Hammers.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, they did a short course race for us out there.
Oh wow!
So that was pretty badass. And then
I'd be interested to come to one of those races and support.
Yeah, I raced at Glen Helen in April, 22nd and 23rd.
Oh dang!
Yeah, you guys should. It's the Great American Short Course Series. It's a little bit of a smaller series. There just isn't as many trucks as like there is in the Midwest. But we use that opportunity to, I'm not trying to be cocky, but we use it to do testing and like we'll try new things on the truck.
It's not cocky at all.
And
Yeah.
It's not you're that.
it's just not as competitive as like the Midwest. Like the Midwest is literally like the best of the best. Like
Wow. I see.
Awesome.
I mean, the only type of racing I've done is K1 speed.
I'll run it up, dude.
Dude, yeah, how are you over
Down,
there?
dude.
Are you down?
I would love
I don't
to
know,
see
dude.
K1.
Imagine
I'm
Ricky
fucking
at K1.
down, dude.
Dude, I'm
I would
down.
fuck Ricky up.
I'm down, bro. I'll wreck you before I even try to win, dude.
He would kill us.
I just like fucking around at.
I would.
He would kill us.
If I beat you though, Ricky, that is.
No, you
you're
wouldn't
never
beat me,
hearing
dude.
the end of
I have-
that.
No,
Hey, if I beat you, I want your sponsorships, bro.
that's fine, dude. I don't fuck.
Dude, we should go.
Yokohama, I'm coming, dude.
We should go.
Let's go.
Is it open
let's go.
tonight?
Yeah, they're open till midnight.
Shut up.
Tonight?
Straight up.
It's
Hey,
already.
You guys want to go to K1 tonight? They're open till midnight.
Yeah,
right?
we have
But
a
are
little
they-
audience,
Spectators.
guys.
Are they actually
Yeah.
open till
We have
midnight?
we
I
have
think they're open till
spectators.
I mean, we don't have to go tonight, but like, yeah, whenever.
Dude, there's one right here in Irvine. Let's run it up.
I'm so down.
Fucking run it up.
I'm
dude.
down.
God, this fucking light. Sorry about the light again, guys. We're gonna fix it.
That's great, dude.
You know who thinks he's his shit, dude? Is Art.
Oh, should
Calling
we
him
talk
out?
about it?
Yeah.
Him and his
No, I want to
fucking
talk about
Raptor.
it, dude. Art thinks he's the shit, dude.
Yeah, let's talk some shit on Art real quick. His brother's right here too.
Ain't that right, dude? Art thinks he's like the best. I
Does-
go to
does
K1.
Art
Invite him out to humble him, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, dude.
Does
I
Art
go
think
up-
he could beat you or what?
Yeah, he does.
No.
He does. I just think he has great confidence.
So are you into that? Like, do you watch Formula One or
Yeah.
anything like that?
Yeah, I love Formula One.
Really?
Yeah,
Who's your
that's
team?
so
Favorite
badass.
driver?
Okay, I have a couple favorite drivers. I really like Daniel Ricciardo, which
Hey, wait,
I'm
wait,
pretty
wait.
bummed.
Doesn't he look like him?
Yeah, he does.
I don't know what
First
he
thing I
looks
thought of
like.
actually when I walked in here, I'm like, yeah, he looks like Daniel Ricciardo. Kind
I
of.
mean, it's his
Get that
twin.
a lot, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I get that a lot. It's whatever. It's no big deal.
I mean,
Can you drive though? Pretty good.
in
Oh, this
K1,
guy
yeah,
can.
sure.
This guy can
yeah.
drive.
Yeah.
Oh, he can
Yeah.
drive.
No, Daniel Ricciardo's pretty sick, dude. I really like Lewis.
Good.
I really do like Mercedes. That's like
Good.
he's like been my all-time favorite driver.
Yeah.
I
mean,
just
he's the
didn't want
best
to say.
driver of all time.
I didn't want to say Lewis at first, but just because I feel like I was like going to see how the tempo was.
Yeah.
No, I'm a Lewis guy over Max too.
I'm a big
I don't
Yeah.
watch.
But I love like watching Max drive. Dude.
Max is an incredible driver. It just sucks that he's the direct competitor to Lewis.
It was nice seeing
So-
Verstappen beat Hamilton this
Eat
year.
a
It
dick.
was
Eat a dick.
okay when he
I
won
like-
that first championship, dude. I was
Yeah.
like,
That was
It was
so
unreal.
controversial. That was robbery.
That actually was weird.
Wait a
yeah,
second.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, once I saw once I saw that episode, I'm like, oh my god, like because they weren't supposed to let. They weren't supposed to let.
Bro,
those
I
cars
watched the
lap.
race live.
You were there?
No. I wasn't there, but I was. I'm not in Saudi Arabia, dude.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where it was.
No. Yeah, I was watching the race live, and I had money on Hamilton in the beginning of the season. So I'm watching this. Hamilton's 12 seconds clear. 12 seconds in the
Checked
racing
out,
world
dude.
is fucking, you're done. You're set.
Gone. He's gone.
Yeah,
He's gone.
Of course.
Fucking Nicholas Latifi. I hope he's watching this because
Whoa,
you're a
we might have
cunt.
to bleep that word out.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, bleep that part out, but still, Latifi, dick. Okay, he gets in an accident right at the end.
Yeah.
And you remember?
I remember
yeah.
he got in the crash.
Forces the
a
red flag to
jackass.
come out, and
But the red flag came out. There was two lappers in the front. Remember, right in front of Lewis, right? No, they were behind him. I think.
there were
In
cars
between
that
them.
Lewis lapped between Verstappen and Hamilton.
And in the rule book, they're not allowed to unlap themselves.
yeah, but
right?
Michael Massey, the stupid FIA director.
dude.
I mean, dude, it is one of those things. It'll be in the history books.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to cry about it, but I'm still crying about it. So
I do not watch F1, so I have
Yeah,
no idea.
last year though, he definitely you could tell Red Bull was just kicking
They were
ass.
killing it.
oh yeah, Mercedes made a horrible car last year.
Yeah, their car. I mean, he was running top 3 this year, like in the testing.
Testing doesn't really mean much though.
No, they sandbag a lot. A lot
they
of
do.
them sandbag.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I'm excited though because season starts this weekend
Yeah.
in Bahrain.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
So
dude.
it's exciting.
Yeah, it's gonna be
What?
sick. Are you gonna go to any races this year?
I want to go to Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to, but the pricing is just fucked.
It's crazy.
You just gotta
It's fucked.
just
dude.
buy a hotel room and just camp out in the hotel room, watch the race.
Dude, have
from
you
there.
seen the price of those hotel rooms?
Yeah, just go with like
there's
10 of
a
your
race-
buddies.
Bro, it's like
Yeah, in
10
Vegas.
grand a room.
Formula One.
Some of those rooms are fucked.
They are. I was looking to get the Formula One because a couple years ago, the only Formula One race in the U.S. was Austin. The Austin
What the
Grand
fuck?
Prix.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to.
And then, you're going.
I'm going to go to that one.
I was
Yeah.
supposed to go one year, but the friend
Save
group
some
that I
money.
was going with, we kind of got in a fallout.
How expensive is it?
It's
The
so
Vegas one's
unbelievably
fucked.
expensive.
How much?
Like the tickets, just as like a GA, is like $1,500.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, and then for like paddock seats, it gets up to like
How many
10,
people
15
are
grand.
going?
What are you talking about?
Like how many people end up going to something like that?
Oh, it sells out like almost every race.
I'd love to do the
Like,
math on that. That's insane.
thousands,
Fuck.
tens of thousands.
Yeah, multiply that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
But like to be able to run that series, you got to be spending an assload of money. An assload of money. Like they're literally, you pack it
The
up.
teams?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Well, even
but
the series too. They're spending an assload of money. Like getting from place to place. Like they're literally taking all
the
their
logistics.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But when you're on the caliber of like Mercedes or Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren, $1 million is a drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
600 million a season.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
They're
That's
spending
what they're-
600 million a season.
Yeah, and you know how much is profit?
What?
They break even every time, even the big dogs.
It's pretty good.
It's just marketing for them.
It's
then,
a
right?
huge marketing scheme because let's say you're going to buy a Mercedes, right? And you see that they won 7 constructors, 8 constructors. That's going to entice you to buy a Mercedes versus buying a BMW.
Well, I agree with you because I watch dirt bike racing every weekend, and then I'll see, a Yamaha up front. I'm gonna go buy a Yamaha.
Precisely.
100%. I'm like, oh shit, the Yamahas are fast.
It's a huge marketing.
I literally think that, so I get it.
Especially with the net. Have you guys seen the Netflix show Drive to Survive?
I watched a little
No.
bit of it.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
increased the
Dude,
the popularity of the
blew
sport.
up Formula One.
For sure. They did the same thing with golf this year. They have the same people do
swing.
full swing. It's
Yeah.
ran by
Full
the same
Swing just
people.
came out.
What
It's
is the
unreal.
thing? What is it?
Drive to Survive. It's this Netflix. Netflix basically goes to every single race and follows the teams like behind the
Oh, that's
scenes, and then
cool.
they make it into like a little show, a little documentary. You see the drama behind it, and it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's sick.
They
It's like
just
5
did it-
seasons now.
Yeah,
That's
they
so
just did it
cool.
with golf. They pulled their first season.
Yeah.
It's like they're following like Scotty Scheffler and
Rory
Rory
yeah.
McIlroy and like John Rahm, and they're following them around. They're talking about like their next.
Yeah, that's something I
PGA
wish they
Tours.
do with like
Yeah.
off road. Like
That's what
short
they need
course.
to
You
do
should
for
do it,
off-road.
Ricky.
Like I've
Yourself.
tried.
Hey,
Self-
Zill Media,
Self-produced.
dude.
Hey,
you gotta get
yeah.
in there.
I've tried. It's hard, dude. I think it would blow up though. I think it would.
I
blow up.
really hope that you're one of the guys that blows up the sport, and we do hope that you get some sponsors like Red Bull and Monster. What is like?
Yeah, dude.
What
Is that
That's
the
like
goal?
dream,
That's
dude.
dude. What do you need to do to get there? What is the difference between the guys that have it and then you? Why don't you have that? Like you. Need
Well,
to get
I was
that.
asking you this, and no one really has it, right?
Yeah, not. Yeah, there's just.
It's probably a
Not-
couple guys.
There's. I'll tell you what dominates the sport of off road right now is Monster.
Mm.
That's like, they have 3 Pro 4 trucks, which is like the class right above me, and like in the Pro 2 class, which is like literally the premier class that everyone wants to see. There's no Monster truck, there's no Rockstar Energy, there's no Red Bull truck, like, which is a bummer. Like it's literally a Monster Energy dominated sport. Like there's Monster Energy drivers standing on like Red Bull podiums at the series.
Huh.
Yeah,
Wow. It's pretty ironic.
telling me, dude.
That's crazy.
I think
Yeah.
that's pretty embarrassing. To be, I mean,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's wild.
All like the 3 top Pro 4 drivers are all Monster Energy. They're like almost top 3 every race.
How does the point structure work in a race?
It's like 50 points a win, 45 points for second. I think 35 points for third.
Anything for
That's-
4th, 5th, 6th?
And it just keeps
just
dropping
keeps
down.
dropping
Yeah, it keeps
down?
dropping down. Yeah.
Where did you fall last season?
Like 5th. I was leading the points for like 3 rounds. Because I won the first weekend. And then I got like a couple flat tires, which just killed me. And I went a lap down a couple races, which sucked,
wow.
But-
16 laps, though. That's like, if you get a flat tire, you're done.
We're running on DOT tires too. Like we're running on tires that like you put on your pickup truck.
Oh,
God.
wow.
Yeah, that rule just came into play like 4 years ago. We used to run like custom project tires. They used to come to us just a block of rubber and used to make our own grooves.
No way.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, they were
Now, what's the
sick.
difference now going over to DOT tires?
I'd say
Is it better or worse?
definitely for like the slower budget teams, like it saves them money and stuff. The pros and cons. I mean, the cons are like just with any DOT tire, like for the stuff that we put it through, like definitely the sidewalls are a little bit weaker than what the projects were when they used to give them to us. But the tread's pretty soft. But like the project tires, when they used to make like just the block, like it was soft and like the sidewall was thick, but it was soft too. Like it was weird. Wow. Like it was a completely custom tire, but now it's like I can just go to any tire store and be like, hey, I'll take those 35s right there, those Yokohamas or something, and just.
Well, now you're sponsored, so
yeah. Well, I get like pallets of like the tires or something, perfect. You know. But I mean, the Yokohamas so far have been good. Like I put them through a lot. Like at King of Hammers, like even a couple of my buddies were there. Like I'm throwing like the holes there were like 2 foot holes, like 3 foot holes. Like yeah, like you were throwing it in. And,
how long do the sets of tires last?
I'll go through a set like so I'll go to each weekend with like 8 sets.
Holy hell!
Wow.
And then I'll have usually
8 sets of tires.
Yeah, I'll go to each race with like 8 sets.
You would think you don't burn that much rubber in the dirt.
No, you don't. It's just to
be safe.
We're just more like
fresh.
To be like a top team. You just got to run like fresh tires.
Sure.
Wow.
Do you like use the old ones on like your personal truck or anything, or do you just recycle them out?
Recycle them out.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
So, or I give them away. Sometimes I'll give it like last year, we gave them away to like some of the teams that like needed tires. Like some of the tires that I'd go testing on, like they were brand new, and like I went and did some testing on them. I'm like, man, I'm not going to use these again, so we'll give them to like some of the teams that need them or something.
Oh, wow.
But like awesome. I don't really sell them. I don't sell them.
Sure.
But we do go through like tires a lot. But like that's why Yokohama partnered up with us, is because we're like we try to be one of the top teams, and to be one of the top teams, you got to have fresh rubber each time you go out on the track.
Absolutely.
Man,
that's just how it goes.
I saw a video of you hitting like a double or like a massive jump, and then you just came down in the front of your truck, just like slammed the ground.
Oh, dude, Victorville.
That thing was
when I crashed, right?
It was in Victorville.
Yeah,
crashed. How crazy was that?
Oh, that hurt, dude.
Did it hurt your?
That hurt.
Did you flip or you just landed?
No, dude.
He landed. He.
I'll send you the clip, you guys.
Why does that happen?
You could throw the clip up right here.
Yeah. Why does that happen? Were you going too fast or too slow?
So here's what happened. Okay, so coming down like the backstretch, going around the corner, and there's these little doubles, like it's a jump into another big jump. So I jump into the face of it, and it lands, and I'm like, man, that didn't feel right. It landed reared in the front left, and as soon as I went off the next jump, my whole front of the truck just like drooped down, and all I remember is like just dirt flying everywhere in the hood, and like my tire was just flying down the road. Like the spindle was like cracked and was breaking like throughout that whole race. Like throughout the whole weekend, I think my spindle was just like cracked and like slowly getting worse and worse and worse. And then in that video, it finally gave out and just wrecked the thing, dude. Like,
but you didn't expect it to wreck like that in the midair.
No, dude. Like it totally
That's
knocked
so
the wind out of
sketchy.
me.
What happens when
so
that
bad? My
happens?
shoulders were all bruised from the seatbelts, dude. Like knocked the wind out of me, dude. It hurt my back too, pretty bad. Because I already have a bad back as it is.
So
but
like, can you file like an insurance claim, or how does that work?
No, dude. Nah, dude. It's how it goes, dude. Every race, you sign your life away, man.
Yeah.
Ricky,
I'm kidding.
You know what I really want to talk about is you weren't always the most fit guy, right?
Nah. No.
You're a little chunkier.
200-pounder, dude.
You were 200 pounds?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know this.
Like probably like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I was like 200 pounds.
You were 16,
So
17?
Wisconsin,
Yeah.
the 80,000 spectators, they saw Chunky Rick.
Oh, they saw Chunky Rick.
No.
But I wasn't even known. Like 2019, like.
You didn't have a big fan base.
No, not even close, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, not even. But
Rookie season?
that was like my rookie season, I think. Yeah, I think that was 2019 was like my rookie season. This is my 4th year. And
That's
Wow.
amazing.
yeah. So that's crazy, man.
Time
flies, dude. But yeah, no, I used to weigh 200 pounds, dude. 200 pounds.
I mean, that makes a huge difference in the car, dude.
Dude, I'm not the tallest guy either. Like I was shorter too, like than what I am now. But I don't know, dude. One day I just like kicked it into. I was just tired of it.
Yeah.
And I just kicked myself into gear one day and like.
Were you running, lifting? Like, what did you do? Diet?
It was like so much like just cardio and like super gnarly, fast paced workouts, and then really started diet. Really, yeah, I'm really good on my diet. Even nowadays, like I try to keep like putting clean food through my body like almost every day.
Eggs, mushroom, and bacon.
Eggs. That's what I ate tonight, dude, for dinner.
That's it.
This morning, I had 2 egg whites and an egg yolk and a piece of wheat bread. That's it, dude. That's it. That's crazy,
I love
dude.
it.
And then for lunch, dude, chicken bowl.
That's
chicken and
perfect.
rice.
I say we hit Denny's after.
With some broccoli. Dude, I'm
Are we doing K1 or Denny's or
both?
some cheese sticks, dude. I
let's get
love
some
cheese sticks.
Like cheese sticks.
I slack a lot, dude. I do eat like I
gotta
love
enjoy
candy,
it.
dude. Yeah,
I mean, you gotta have cheat days.
You gotta treat yourself,
Yeah,
dude.
for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not tripping. But
It's
I do,
bulking
yeah.
season.
I'm in the gym like every day. Yeah, it is bulking season, dude. I am in the gym every day though. Like from like the start of my weight loss, dude, like it took forever, dude. Like even like let's say like last year I weighed like around 175, like around there. And
How
now,
tall are you?
Right, like 5'10".
Okay.
Right now I weigh like 158.
It's perfect.
That's really good.
160,
That's
158,
perfect.
160. That's where I'm bouncing around. I'm like,
Sure.
I just want to stay right here.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Man, it was
gained
hard.
weight.
Kobe used to be.
I used to be like super fit.
What was your
I'm not
weight?
fat now, but I don't remember.
You're
I was
probably
like
140, 150.
150, probably.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because what are you now? Like 220?
190?
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually like 175.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I'm like around there. I
But
think.
I'm a $170.
I'm not
Yeah.
fat, but like I definitely gained weight from not playing professional sports anymore because of my job now.
Yeah.
Like I work so much. But I got to get back into it. It's going to motivate me talking to you.
Yeah, dude. Even like, so like in December, like I like dedicated myself. I'm like, all right, cause I'm always like, I come home from like my shop and like I literally go straight to the gym. And like, even on the weekends, like I was always like, I never like spent like a lot of time like with like my family, I guess. I do spend a lot of time with them, but like even at home and stuff, like I felt kind of bad. So like December and January, and then I think even like during Thanksgiving, I'm like, all right, I'm going to take like a month and a half or 2 months off, just like the gym, dude. I'm just going to fuck around and have some fun here.
There we
like
go.
with the family. So we went on a trip to like New York, and then we went to
Nice.
Green Bay and stuff, like
Yeah.
which was cool and stuff. And I kind of,
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time with my family that month, and I finally just
love
like
it.
kicked into the gear like 2 weeks ago.
And I got to ask you, so being a professional race car driver, having such a big fan base that you do, cutting that weight, like, are there a bunch of girls after
I
you?
was just gonna ask,
right?
Ricky.
Like, I mean,
I was thinking the same thing.
You have like
We wanna know.
You have like fangirls, or is there like one?
Are they waiting in the truck
Definitely, like,
outside?
Are
What's
there like
going
Glen
on?
Helen girls?
Definitely
or is there like one girl that you have that you like, or is there like one girl that's always been there for you?
Ooh.
You know,
Tell us
Ricky
about
in
the.
love.
everyone has that one girl. You know,
Yeah.
I heard Victorville's got some biddies.
No,
bro.
dude, Victorville, you're crazy. I don't know,
A
dude.
Garden Grove baddie?
In Wisconsin, Garden Grove baddie, dude. Definitely in like Wisconsin, like
You have a girlfriend?
no,
Great.
I just don't have time. It's just like
Nice,
I really
yeah.
just don't have time at all.
yeah.
In Wisconsin, like it's definitely like a little bit crazier. Like the girls there are definitely like they want
They want the race.
yeah,
car.
they want to hang out with
They
you.
want
wanna
the
hang out
top
with the race.
G.
Yeah, they want to hang out with the race car driver.
What's
and
been
stuff.
like the
'Cause,
craziest time they've like approached you or whatever?
You get a lot in your DMs and stuff?
just yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, and like I'll have like my crew guys. Like I finished a race one time, like, and I don't remember what it was. Like Tyler was like, yeah, some girl came up to me, like my head mechanic, and she's like, hey, tell Ricky to look at his DMs. Like he'll know who I am. And I'm like, I don't even know.
Whoa.
Oh, she sent you nudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she just no. I don't even remember looking at it. But I did look at it, and it was like I don't even know, some random girl was like, hey, I don't know, hey daddy or something. Something crazy. Or
Yeah.
You want to hang out?
add me on Snapchat or whatever. Add me back on Snapchat because they get my Snapchat somehow.
Yeah.
Like my shit gets leaked, dude. I don't know.
Damn.
They get
Tyler,
my Snap
were
or
you
stuff.
leaking
But
this shit?
I do like
I hook
this.
'em
Like
up.
I've been very good. Like I have like I'm pretty careful
Yeah, you
with
have
like
to
my
be.
girl situation. And to be honest, I really just don't have time.
No, I know. You're training and you're busy.
Like even my friends know. Like literally, I go straight to work in the morning, and then after I go to the gym, and usually it's just going to bed after, or I'll go hang out with my homies.
That's it.
You know,
Perfect.
So with it being in the Midwest and you live out here in Orange County, where's like your base? Where's your hub?
like
Like
in
where
the
you-
Midwest.
No, like because you live here, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know, when you train and stuff, are you in the Midwest or you know how does that work?
So
yeah.
actually, dude, in Crandon, they added like a new. They call it. I forgot what it was called. Like the Potawatomi like gym center or something like that. And it's like a full size gym. Like they added in there for like all the locals and stuff. And it's bitching, dude. It's like brand new, dude. They got the like best looking weight room, dude. They got basketball courts and stuff. So like when I'm in the Midwest, dude, I'll just go there every day.
What about like while you're out here in Orange County, where do you go to train as far as behind the wheel?
There's a go-kart track in Riverside I go to and stuff.
Oh,
and
smoky.
I haven't been, dude. I'm ready, dude. I'm ready. Did you say that?
Maybe.
All right, keep
Yes.
talking, dude. Keep it up. Keep it up. I usually go to Riverside.
Okay.
There's a big go-kart track up there, and like my coach Troy Adams.
The outdoor one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My coach, my driving coach, he owns that track, and that's like the guy I've been with since.
Is your
Almost
driving-
day
Your
one.
driving coach is named Ricky?
No, Troy Adams.
Troy Adams.
Troy.
Wait, Ricky, we're forgetting about. I remember going to your house in the racing simulator.
Oh yeah, that's
Dude.
sick, dude.
You guys have to see this. Like, you know, Kobe, how we wanted one. We actually have done it before at another person's house, Kobe.
Yeah,
remember?
yeah,
But like
yeah.
his is like.
What kind
completely
what kind of
different
sim
level.
is it?
It's a Sparko, like the Spark. You know the
Yeah.
new Sparko ones they just
Yeah.
released.
Those are so cool.
Dude,
My guy Chris hooked it up.
I got addicted. Like,
Is it
couldn't get
off-road
off.
sim or F1?
It's all.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, you can do anything
Oh
on
my
it.
god, we
It's-
gotta
yeah.
go try it one
Yeah,
day.
it's iRacing, and then I have like the NASCAR racing downloaded
Wow.
and stuff. I got like a shifter and a handbrake and stuff, and
Dude.
like the whole pedals,
So
No
fun.
kidding.
steering wheel. Yeah, it just doesn't move. It's not fancy like that. but-
Now the cars that you race, I'm guessing they're all manual, right? Or
yeah, pretty much. Like the
three pedals. You have the clutch.
only the Pro Late you got the clutch, but nowadays like the transmissions are built to where it's like all you need is just like you use the clutch, pop it in the first, and you let go of the clutch and you're good to go. But then when you stop and slow down, you have to use the clutch. But to shift, now you don't have to use the clutch.
Because in Cranville, I heard there was a problem with like your torque converter or something.
Yeah, my transmission, my drive line, I think that's what it was that one year. Is that what you're talking about? The 2019 clip?
Yeah.
Yeah, my truck caught on fire that trip.
Whoa.
That race, yeah. Something in the transmit, just one of the lines failed.
Wow.
And like, yeah, just was not
Now,
sure.
are you
I think it went
shifting-
straight. I don't remember what, I'm trying to think about what happened. I forgot, but something in the drive line and the transmission, like, just didn't work. And like the next day, like one of the lines like broke and then the truck caught on fire.
That's like an automatic DNF, right? I mean,
Oh, yeah,
a
automatic
16
DNF.
lap race. You're not,
Yeah.
you know, it's not a quick fix.
No, even if you get like a flat tire, like it's very tough to like stay in the lead lap. That's why I'm trying to talk to him about doing like a lucky dog, where it's like they do it in NASCAR, where if you go a lap down and it's like a caution lap, you can unlap yourself, go around the pace car,
Oh,
and
wow.
come back and go to the back of the field.
Oh wow.
Wow.
You should definitely talk to the director and scrap that fucking bucket rule.
Trust me, dude.
That
We've
is
tried,
bullshit.
bro.
That is.
They just don't listen, man.
Bucket rule.
They don't listen to
Yeah.
anything we tell them, or like not even like telling them. It's like trying to have conversation with them about it, and like a lot of them just like they block it out, you know, which sucks. Like we do, like we're trying to make the series better for like everyone, you know, and like trying to make it more competitive. Like I get, like it's cool, I guess, for the people to see us start like 6th place or 8th place, but it sucks for us. Like we're spending all this money to come out here and, you know, win races and like not tear our shit up, and we have to start in the back, and they get mad at us for like tearing our stuff up on the way to the front, you know.
Are they doing that because, you know, if you qualify first, you're essentially guaranteed the win since you're in first place? And
Pretty much damn straight, dude. That's I don't know, dude. It's anyone's race.
Anything could
Because
happen.
so the thing about the off-road tracks is they change so drastically throughout the entire race. Like, it'll be super thick and loamy in the first half, and then, like, by lap 4 or 5, like, the track's just complete shit. It's junk.
Is there like a
It's super blue groove. There's only one line. Like, there's only one cushion you could follow. So that's, like, each track, like, when we're there, we're really watching it, and, like, you want to watch the classes before you, because it's like, all right, do we want to have a first half setup to be strong in the first half and maybe get a gap, or do you want to be there for the second half? And, like,
it's all strategic.
so it's very strategic. Yeah. Like sometimes, yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, you know, the track will be like super thick in the first half. So, and then in the second half, it'll like get super dry and it'll blow off. So maybe I'll go out with like a softer spring or like a softer sway bar, and like I'll struggle and my truck will be like tight and it'll be hard to rotate and turn in the first half.
Wow.
But then in the second half, when the track starts to blow off and get slick, I'll be fucking on the groove. I'll be ripping.
There we go.
You know, it's just a lot. It's just, and it's all simple shit. Like you got all you got to do is just break it down. You got to do one thing at a time.
Sure.
You know, it's like,
I get it.
like, for example, like the first change I'll do at any track, like if my truck's like not turning or something, I'll throw a groove in the tire and open up the groove so dirt slides through.
Oh.
It's hard to explain.
No, I understand.
Because we groove our own tires too.
Those little things can cut minor time off your laps, and that makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Even just handling on the truck, you know?
Yeah.
Like easier that thing is like for me to drive, and the more comfortable I am in that thing, like, you know, I easily go out there and just win the race.
But can you like make adjustments to the DOT tires?
All you can do is tire pressure and grooving. So yeah, whatever you get them like, that's how they are going to be like, you know. But that's the only thing we can do is we can just like fuck around the grooving and stuff, and you can even groove the front tires. So.
What are the motors limited to? How much power can you make?
About a little over 700 horsepower.
Wow.
They're just 410 Ford blocks, fuel injection.
And the motor's in the back, right?
No, it's right here, right next to me.
What the heck?
Here.
Wow.
My header comes out like down this way next to my foot, dude. It's so gnarly.
Wow.
It gets hot?
Yeah, my foot like blisters after every race.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I have a header guy actually coming to my shop this week. I'm making new headers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're going to get a new motor, so, from Roush.
That's awesome.
You have some big races coming. Like, what are your goals the rest of the season? Obviously, I know you want to win.
Definitely,
We're gonna be rooting
like this year is like
on.
a year I really want to dominate this year.
You want to have a breakout year.
I really want to win. Yeah.
Fuck Ricky Bobby, bro. I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Like, yeah. You know, it's the main focus, like, for a lot of people is, like, points and, like, points. We need to be consistent. We need to get these points. Like, this year, like, kind of my mindset's, like, you know, like, fuck the points. Like, these sponsors want to see me go out and win. Like, I want to go out and win.
Fuck yeah. You have to fucking.
And if I go out there and, like, try to win, you know,
with winning comes points. So.
Winning comes points. Yeah. If you win, the fucking points are going to fall into place. And, like, that's kind of my mindset, unless, like, I need to get into that strategic mode. But, I mean, every race, the goal is to win. Like, we're not out there to lose. Like, we're obviously, like, not going to go out and be like, all right, we just want to try to get a top 5 this weekend or top 3. We want to be just consistent, like, between 3rd to 5th.
No.
Fuck that, dude.
Do you have a good relationship with your other fellow drivers out there, or is it all very competitive?
Yeah,
sure,
kind of.
some,
like,
right?
we're on pretty good terms. Like, most of us are. Like, I don't know. I really don't talk to a lot. I mean, I say what's up real quick and stuff, you know, and I'll chop it up with the guys who I'm, like, really cool with and stuff, you know, but, like, during race weekend, I really, like, keep to myself.
Well, as you should, you know.
Yeah, especially in, like, the asphalt racing, too, which is, like, it's not like that I don't like them, too. Like, I feel like a lot of people get, like, a misunderstanding from me, like, walking around the pits or, like, standing by my car. They might think I'm a dickhead or something, but I just don't want to talk to them. I'm pretty much just here to focus on my race car, you know.
For business, this is your job.
Yeah, it really is. Like, it's starting to turn into, like, something so much more serious. And, like, even my dad talked to me about it. He's like, you know, you don't need to, like, be like don't act like a dickhead to everyone. But it's like, it's not like, because I think he saw me, like, I'm just, like, so focused, like, on this car. Like, I really, like, am only talking to my crew and my crew only, you know?
Yeah.
But, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough, like, making friends at the track, too, because, like, you're racing against those guys. Like, I don't want to have to be friends with you and race you a different way.
That's true.
I want to race you how I'm going to race everyone else. Like, if I have to move you out of the way going into the last corner for the win, so be it.
Has there ever been an instance where the race is over and there's been like some animosity between you and other drivers where, now they're approaching your paddock and
people don't really fuck with me, to be honest.
Okay.
Just, I don't know, just being straight up. They don't really, like, if something happens, I've never been in those situations. Like, I'm really
not. Have you seen that with other drivers?
Yeah, I've seen it all the time. It's really embarrassing. I don't really think I'm that dirty of a driver, to be honest. But, like, I'm not scared to get nitty gritty, dude. Like, I'll move you out of the way,
Sure.
And it's happened. I have, and I just.
It's racing.
They don't say anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst is too, like, you go to try to take someone out, but then you guys both get taken out too. Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
Well, you're not really.
That did happen actually.
Playing
I
bumper
forgot,
cars.
dude. This is actually a good one. Yeah. Man, that kid was pissing me off that weekend, dude. Yeah, some kid was pissing me off. Took me out like in the main event.
Fuck.
And yeah, I just totally went out and wrecked him, dude.
How do
Is
you
there a
wreck?
clip we can like
what
pop
do you
in?
do?
Right
You,
here?
like-
I just didn't
Is it
even
like a pit
I was
maneuver?
just behind him. I was just pushing him. I just didn't even lift going to the next corner. Just pushed him off the. We both went off the track.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. Sometimes
I was
you
in
go for
last,
it, and then
dude.
it's
I was
just-
so mad.
Yeah.
Because he slammed into me again, like going into one of the corners and like almost pushed me off the track again. So I was like, all right, motherfucker. I fucking warned him too.
Was there any banter after the race? After
Nope.
that? Nope.
Nope.
You just go back
Nope.
again.
And that's like something like I learned my lesson from that. Like I'm never gonna do that again. Like that's stupid.
yeah.
It's not even worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day, you're costing yourself more money.
Are you constantly communicating with your crew chief via your headset?
And it's very minimal from me to him. It's very minimal. Like in the off road, all my crew chief would be like, "Hey, what can I do to help you? How you feeling? Like, what other lines are you looking at and stuff?" And
While mid race.
no, under caution.
Oh,
I really don't talk during the race.
I see.
Do other guys talk during the race though?
No,
You play like music in there?
no, just all engine, dude.
Wow.
What?
And it's probably hot in there.
Yeah, it's hot.
I mean, it's a V8 with headers. It's got to sound great.
You got so much wind coming at you too,
Yeah.
though. This is not too bad. But the only thing that gets hot is your foot, dude.
Yeah.
My foot burns. You feel it on the caution lap. I'm like, fuck, man. I switch foots or switch feet on the caution lap. But yeah, I use my left foot to hit the throttle.
Oh, well.
Yeah, in the Pro 2, you don't have a clutch.
Is there a way to fix that? Like,
probably just more insulation, but it's like
What did you just say? You said Pro 2?
it's a Pro 2 truck, 2-wheel drive.
So what's the other? There's Pro 1?
No, there's just Pro Light, which is just like the very first class getting into the Pro trucks, and then you got the Pro 2 and then Pro 4.
So Pro 4 is...
So Pro 4 is like the top of the class, like 900 horsepower, unlimited. Like you can do what you want with that thing, and like all-wheel drive, pretty much all-wheel drive.
So is your goal
Those
to
cars
get
are
into
badass.
Pro 4?
Maybe that was like the goal of mine, like probably last year, and even
Is
now,
that the pinnacle
like,
of off-road racing, Pro 4?
that's like the top of the line, like for short course, I would say. Like this is Pro 4 class, and then maybe like above that would be like a trophy truck in the desert, I guess, maybe. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's just completely different. Like you tell one of those guys in the trophy truck class to come to a short course, you couldn't do it.
Oh, well.
Wow.
It's tough, dude.
It's
It's a
technical.
completely different driving style. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, but now it's just natural, dude, from all the years of experience, and like it's just so competitive. Like you're really like in the Pro 2 class, you really are like chasing setup the whole weekend. A little less driving style, but the better the setup is on the truck and the easier it is for the driver to drive, the more likelihood you're going to win the race.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how it goes.
Wow.
The winning comes from in the shop,
Absolutely.
You
That's
know,
awesome.
you know what I find the most interesting is like all three of us are athletes as well, but I always try to tell people there's a difference between, team sports versus one person sports, like
Individual?
UFC, tennis, racing. Like it's you versus another person. And I feel like, with team sports, we can somewhat relate to what Ricky's saying, but it's a whole different mental game when it's you versus another person, and
Yeah.
I'm curious, like, how do you mentally prepare for that? How do you, is it discipline, or what do you do to make sure you're at the top every single time?
I mean, that's like
That's a
tough question, but like,
Yeah.
because if you take like the main part. Like, it is somewhat of a team sport, though, too, like, with the crew.
It is. It's true.
Because, like, to be a winning team, like, you have to have, like you said, the chemistry. You have to have the chemistry, you know? But then when it comes down to, like, racing one-on-one, dude, that's, like, it's all you in the truck. Then it's, like, then it falls on me, you know? So it definitely is very hard, like, mentally, I guess. I don't know, dude. It's just I've been doing it for so long. Like, I'm just so used to it. Like, but you still get those butterflies. Like, I'm sure before games, like, even for you when you played pro soccer, dude, you get fucking nervous, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you get all kinds of, like, I'm always getting butterflies in my stomach, dude. Like, before, like, my race, like, I legitimately will not, like, talk to anyone. Like, I'll walk away.
You got that Mamba mentality.
Yeah, I'll walk away and, like, I'll just be in my own mindset. Like, I usually just kind of, like, pace back and forth trying to, like, I don't know, just get loose and stuff. It's just how it goes, though. I get very antsy.
As you should, though. I feel like that sets you apart from, like, the average driver. Do you know what I mean? Like, being in your groove, not talking to anyone, being focused, just disciplined and like, honed in on your craft.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the best out there. I'm going to win this shit.
Pretty much, dude. It all comes down to, like, having that kind of confidence, too. Like, I mean, yeah, personally, I think I'm one of the best drivers, like, in the,
you have to
in the Pro Late Series. Like,
no,
that's,
say it.
Yeah.
You are the best.
You know? Yeah.
We're rooting for you. We're definitely rooting for you. But thank you, dude. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Dude,
what
no
do you
problem,
think,
man.
No
problem.
What do you think?
You have fun?
I'm stoked, dude. I love
First
it, man.
guest.
Yeah.
No, it's been
Well,
great,
so
dude. I
our
love
first-
talking about, like, the
Awesome.
industry, dude, and all the questions that people ask. Like,
And we're gonna have you on again. We'll have you after your season.
100%, dude. I'm
Yes,
here.
yes.
You could talk about.
We can even do, if I come back to town, I think I might be here for, like, midway through the season. We can come and do a little checkup, too. That'd be sick.
That would be dope.
Let's do it. I'd love to. But
We'll get a little K1 in before then. Huh?
Yeah, for sure.
That's
Maybe
awesome.
tonight.
See if you're talking shit, dude.
I'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
I'm the best at K1. It's a whole different ball game when you're whipping go-karts. You got to know. You don't know. I go every day.
Whatever, dude.
Well, we really, really appreciate you coming
Thank you
on.
so much.
Us, Kyler, Ovase, and I, we're going to be watching you on TV. We'll be rooting for you. We're so excited.
Where could we watch you, though, exactly?
CBS Sports, and then
Sports.
I forgot they have
We'll find
some racing website too.
And
I think it's Flow Racing. It's on Flow Racing.
I have that.
You know, yeah.
And where could people find you?
Yeah,
Ricky
talk about your socials.
Instagram, dude, Ricky G_78. TikTok,
It'll be
Ricky
linked in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much all my socials are just Ricky G_78, and then my YouTube is just Ricky G Racing.
Awesome. We're going to link all his socials in the description below so you guys can check that out. But, yeah, thank you so much for coming on.
Dude, no problem.
Kyler, thank you. Ovase, it's always been
you guys are
pleasure,
freaking
brother.
badass, dude. Thank you.
Yeah,
That was sick, dude. That was fun.
Hopefully we'll see you again very soon, but we wish you all the best. We love you, brother. And
100%, dude. Thank you.
everyone watching, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please hit the like button, subscribe. We're going to have a lot more amazing guests on like Ricky, so we really appreciate all your guys' support, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.
Woo.